Well, hello everyone. I am so excited to be coming to you live from the UK. I'm in our other home in just I guess it's southeast of Peterborough in England. And we've got a great show for you again today. I'm going to be doing readings. This is all about you. This is all about putting your questions in the comments, in the chat, and whatever you want to, question about, and I am here to pull some cards. So we have Glenn in the house. I haven't seen Glenn and Tammy all week. I've been traveling and getting over jet lag. Actually, I didn't have much jet lag, but Glenn, are you here? Tammy, are you here?
Good morning for us. Good evening for you over there in the UK. Early evening.
Early
Have
evening.
you had supper yet? Dinner?
I did too. I figured we're going for maybe 2 hours, 2.5 hours, as we usually do. And that'll bring me to 8:30 at night. I better eat before I come here.
That's a good idea. That is good. I won't tell you what my breakfast is. I won't tell you what I have.
Could it be Timmy's Tidbits?
No. We're too far from a Timmy's. I have to say, you've been gone a week, but it seems like you've been gone a month. Like, it's really strange that
isn't it?
People say time flies, but sometimes that you said time is not linear anyway. So
it's just really so weird. Long.
Trying to get used to this new format and you being halfway across the world and us over here, but we'll make it work. It's working so far. How you doing, chat? Who's in chat? Victoria Jade gives us a couple hearts in a row. Isabel for love. Is this the Isabel that nailed our song that one time? Is this the Isabel from Quebec that was in your Freedom Masters course? Maybe. Or is it this Isabel? We got, maybe they're both the same, just different platforms. One's YouTube, one's Twitch.
Maybe.
First time getting to see you live. Hey, there you go.
Oh, wow. This is exciting. Yeah. Wow. Beautiful.
Hello to hello. Hi from sunny, hot Florida. Oh, hot. How's it been where you are, Carrie?
It's beautiful. It's we've had a little bit of rain, but it's actually quite beautiful. Yeah. Oof. I sat outside on the deck today, got a little bit of sun, I've shed 1.5 pounds since being away from you guys. Timmy's Tidbits.
What are you trying to say?
All those trips into St. Albert's to go to Timmy's, they kind of
but you got to go to Goodwill, so kind of a balanced out, right?
Isn't that the truth? I'm going to so miss Goodwill. Yeah.
Our weather's, since you've been gone, our weather's been really crazy. We were like 33, 34, like really hot and dry. Like the grass was almost brown. And then last couple of days, it's been kind of overcast and threatening to rain, but so humid. You walk outside and you drip sweat right away. Even the dogs are looking at me going like, what kind of torture is this that you're exposing us to? We're not used to this kind of weather.
Especially with their fur coats on. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Oh, I can't imagine. It's been humid here, like sticky humid here. But and I was supposed to end up in Portugal, but I put my passport in at the gate in UK, and lo and behold, the doors opened for me. So I have 2 more months left on my travel visa, and then my spousal visa is still in the works. So I have to go back to Portugal for a couple of months, and then I'll come back here in September, October, November, whenever it's approved. So keep your fingers crossed. Yay.
We got a few more hellos to shout out. We've got Lynn. Of course, we know Lynn down from New Zealand.
Hey, Lynn. Yeah.
My inbuilt alarm has woken me, especially at 5 a.m.
Oh, wow. Now that's dedication, Lynn. We just love you.
Cheers. Cheers to Lynn and everyone else that has to set alarms to make sure they don't miss us. You guys are wonderful. Georgie from London, your neck of the woods there.
Hey, Georgie.
Are you on the same time zone as London?
Oh, yeah. I'm like not even an hour north of London. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm very close.
Janice, also from the UK. Boy, we got a lot of UKers in today. Good evening to those of you in the UK.
Love it.
Hello from USA, Massachusetts, originally Portuguese.
Tudo bem? Isabel.
Cheryl, of course, from good old Alberta.
Yeah. Hey, Cheryl.
And also from Alberta, Hammer Bammers.
Love Hammer Bammer.
We got a race going on here, UK versus Alberta.
So far, it looks
3-3.
like UK is winning. Lots of UKers.
And then we got Saskatchewan. We got Pippi. Good to see Pippi in from Saskatchewan. Joanne. I don't know if I've seen
Ireland.
Hey,
Ireland. That's wonderful. Yay.
Yeah, good stuff. Probably at a pub. I know there's some pubs in Ireland that have like little bowling alleys in them. One of my friends told me that, yeah, we went to Ireland and there was a pub with a bowling alley in it. And I'm like, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they played darts there, but I guess both.
Oh, it's awesome. Love Ireland.
Lori from beautiful British Columbia. I hope you're out of the fire zone. I know there's some fires going on the island, Carrie. I don't know if you're aware of that, but
I didn't know that. Oh, no.
Big fire.
Well, let's put white lights around the island because they have some sacred growth like Cathedral Grove. You know, you can put 7 people hand in hand around some of those trees. Bases of the trees are beautiful.
Sadie from now we had UK and Alberta in a horse race, and now British Columbia is coming up. Yep. And we don't have a competitive. We're not competitive, right, Carrie?
Not at all.
Not competitive. No.
UK wins, Georgie says. Right on. I love it. Yeah. Actually, I'm just cleaning out the shop that I have back here. I'm just cleaning it out right now. Or I shouldn't say I'm cleaning it out. My husband and his daughter have been cleaning it out, getting it all tickety-boo. So we'll be able to do workshops here on the property. So all you UKers, keep in contact because I'll be putting it out there when we'll have live events here on the property.
There you go. Carrie has arrived home and she's already got hubby doing the work.
I know.
Get out there and clean that shop. Come on.
You said it was going to be clean.
Is that exactly how you said it, Carrie?
No. Lindsay, you said.
Ooh, you're like one of those parents when you use the full name of your child or spouse, they're in trouble. Yeah, they're in trouble.
Totally.
Breaking news. Brenda, Carrie, Glenn, and Tammy from Barrie, Ontario. Thank you for my certificate. Arrived yesterday.
Wonderful. So this was a course that I had hosted. How long ago now? About a month, maybe 3 weeks ago. And it was Freedom Masters Intensive. And we did the very first online course. I've been teaching this for like 30 years, but it was the first time we did it online. And then we sent out completion certificates. So they are now mentors, able to mentor others in all of the different aspects from heart wall to smart wall, empowerment, letting go, timeline shifting, all kinds of stuff. Yeah, we did it all. And good news is today I've been editing since early morning. And today I actually finished editing the entire Freedom Masters workshop. Now I just have to upload it and try and figure it out how I'm going to get it out to people, because the very first day alone is, I think, 18 different videos. And the day 2 is probably about 12. So it's a lot to send out. But I'll figure it out.
July 18th. So, it's been less than a month. So the course will be up and you should be getting your certificates. If you have not sent Tammy your physical mail address, please do so, because she's got those certificates ready to mail out, just waiting on you to send that address.
And they're beautiful. I got to tell you. I've seen certificates for courses, and our certificates are really beautiful. I believe, anyways. You can leave a comment if you've seen them.
Yeah, very nice, and it's good to hear. And when you guys get your certificates, if you guys wouldn't mind, if you hang it up or something, take a picture and send it to Tammy at admin@carriekohan.com, and we can show some of those beautiful certificates that you have hanging up in your home or office. So,
well, stand in front of them, take a selfie with them.
Oh, yeah, like you're in high school getting, most improved student or something like that.
Well, you're a teacher of 30 some odd years, Glenn, so you've probably seen that a lot over the years.
I did see the big smiles on the faces, the parents on either side of them, and proud to get that certificate. Okay, so today, folks, is the live readings, as Carrie mentioned. We are going to take some questions from you, the chat. Some of you have put questions in already. If you haven't and you have a spiritual question that you want to ask, please do so, and we will try to get through them in order. Sometimes we skip around a little bit, and like to get some input from you. Also, if you want to book a private session with Carrie, are you still taking private bookings, Carrie?
I am. You betcha. Yeah, I had to change the time zone. I was going to say the poor people that had signed up during the week that I was traveling, but no one's poor. There's nothing poor about them. They just got the opportunity to shift some times around because of the time exchange, right? So now it's all set up. You can go in there and register. And I think we're booking into late August right now, if not September.
Okay, excellent. And while we're waiting for some more questions to come in before we get started, we always like to do a little bit of housekeeping duties. And remember that we are now going to a Wednesday and Friday broadcast. So Carrie and I will be back on Fridays. Wednesdays are the readings. We want to, give you guys all the love and attention and answer your questions. Fridays are more the decodes, the guests, those kind of things. Might answer a few questions as well. And both of them are 11 a.m. Mountain Time. So you can set your clock, Lynn, for 5 a.m. every Wednesday and Friday. We love that you're here. So no more Tuesday shows because of Carrie being back in the UK. We don't want to wake her up at 3 a.m. to have to do a show.
No. And this works out well. Actually, this works out well for everyone because we can be with you guys during the day, Lynn in Australia, and everyone here in the UK and Europe. Right?
Yeah.
Works out well.
Friday, our guest shows, we've had Daniel Jackson, we've had Hammer Bammers, we've had Erica Rainey, we've had, of course, Anita Jensen. We've had a few guests on our show. We like to do those on Fridays. We do have a few other people that we're working out times with and dates to come on our show. It's tough when you have a small window of like 2 to 3 hours on a specific day. Sometimes that can't accommodate people. We might have to do some recorded shows and then post it up on YouTube and Twitch, but we've got more in the works. And if you want to become a guest like Hammer Bammers about a month ago, and you're one of our Twitch subscribers, please reach out to Tammy at admin@carriekohan.com and say, hey, Tammy, I'm a Twitch subscriber. I'd love to come on your show for 10 or 15 minutes and, talk about my spiritual experiences. That was awesome.
Awesome. We do have Brenda Joy Sinclair coming, and that will probably be next week. I haven't contacted her for this week. So
we should have someone that's big into meditations and Reiki meditations and things like that I think we're working on as well. And of course, Daniel, we probably have him back at some point too, because you guys love hearing from him.
Are you thinking that's Tammy, someone who's big into Reiki and meditation?
Oh, Tammy's meditations too.
Yeah.
But there was another gentleman that reached out and said that he would love to be interviewed. So, and he did. Remember on YouTube, that's all he does is the meditations.
Yes.
We don't see him or hear him. He just does the meditations.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see what comes our way. Friday, spoiler alert. If you plan on watching on Friday, Carrie and I watched this with Tammy while she was here. Yeah. And we want to talk about it. We want to decode it a little bit and how it fits to real life. Anything you want to add about the decode here without giving too many spoilers away?
Nope, but make sure that you watch it before Friday. So that way you'll be clued into what we're talking about.
Yeah, a lot of red pill moments, a lot of truth moments. And this was released back in 2015. So before, COVID and the pandemic and all that kind of stuff, they were telling us.
And people didn't understand. I remember watching it in the theater and everyone got up and walked out like zombies. And I was sitting there dumbfounded because they talked about Alcazar and Lazarus. And those were, Alcazar is who I channeled since 1993, and Lazarus is who I worked with since I was 3 years old. Beautiful spiritual beings, right? And so here they are in one movie. What the heck? And so we'll go into great detail about all of that and how it all ties into what we're doing now.
And when I was doing the research, Carrie, I did not realize that the producers of this movie, or directors, the one that put this movie out there, the same ones that put out The Matrix.
Yeah. And Terminator.
Yeah. They know what's going on, don't they? They've been given scripts from the higher ups that say, hey, you need to soft disclose or hard disclose some of these things. So that's going to be an interesting conversation on Friday. So please go watch it if you haven't seen it, or if you need to refresh your memory about it. It didn't get very good reviews, obviously. The normies out there, look for special effects and that kind of stuff. But if you dig deeper,
when you're watching it between now and Friday, you got 2 more days. Make notes of whatever pops out for you, and then we'll discuss it in the comments as well. Okay, so see how many things you can find in there that are relevant to today, but also, foretelling.
And a lot of things in that movie, like 10 years ago now, 99% of the people in the world had no clue about. And now that number has shot up. A lot more people are aware of the thing. So again, it did foretell. Also on Friday, we're going to get to some viewer questions. Some of you have emailed Tammy over the last couple of weeks and asked some questions you wanted us to address. I remember Georgie was one. I think Lynn had a question as well. So we will get into a couple of viewer questions on Friday. If you have questions, and we're not talking card reading questions, but just questions about, current events or movies or things like that, send them to Tammy if you want our opinions about something, and we will add you to the list. Okay. One more thing I want to talk about, because I don't think it's on your website yet. It's probably be up soon, but Carrie's just been so all over the place. But again, our music course, again, we do have the one album out, Mystic Compass soundtrack. And I showed Carrie when she was here, they kind of give me a monthly update. Let's see if I can make this.
Is that our $2?
Yeah, that is our $2 that we've earned from you guys listening. Now, Carrie, this is just for 8 days. This they gave me the report from June 22nd to June 30th. So for 8 days, we've got all the songs and how many times they've been listened to, either on YouTube, on Spotify, on Apple. So a lot. We've earned $2.41 in our first 8 days of the release.
That's so exciting. Do you know how many listens there has to be? Because I think we're paid 0.008 cents per listen. You add that up to make $2. That's a lot. So thank you. Keep listening. Keep sharing them. They're great songs.
And a couple of these are people that bought songs. There was someone that bought I Remember Me, like just the single song. Someone that bought If I Return From Above.
Beautiful.
So we should get a bigger look at things with the July 31st report that should come out in a few days. So we're excited. And again, if you missed it, Carrie has another single out there called Caught the Next Bus. She talked about it on Friday when we did our impromptu show.
It's a great song. It's so chipper. I love it.
And there's 2 versions now, isn't there?
Yeah, there's a clean version and an explicit naughty version. Uses the F-bomb and the S word. Yeah.
One kind of light, a little bit more lighthearted, and one a little bit more realistic for someone that might have gone through something like this. Like Carrie. So this should be up on the website soon. If you do want to participate and be part of this workshop, it's pretty much a full day workshop happening on Saturday, August the 30th. We've got, I think, at least one person signed up already. We'd love to have you and teach you how to create your own music. Carrie's going to lead you through the writing process of lyrics and how to put proper lyrics together. I'm going to lead you through the programs you're going to need to create your music. And we're going to create your music live in that workshop. We're going to make your song as long as you've got it written by about halfway through the workshop. So that is going to be so fun. So 3 parts. Going to be Saturday, August the 30th from 9:30 until 4. Only 8 people are allowed because the program that I use for the workshop only allows 10 individuals. So 8 guests and 2 Carrie and I. So that makes 10. Writing your songs, composing your music, and then publishing
what
your
a
music.
gift this has been. I tell you, you know, I didn't realize that we had this in us. You know, I've written books, I've written essays, all kinds of stuff, but I never really thought about songwriting. Actually, I wrote a couple of songs in my life, but to have it played on the radio, wow, that brings it to a whole new level. And that's the kind of caliber that we teach. Is if you're serious about creating a song for a loved one, for yourself, for, you know, therapy, like catch the next bus. It was therapeutic, lots of fun. And or if you just want to, you know, be creative, if your goal is to get something on the radio, we'll teach you how.
And my mother is over 80 years old. The thrill she got on Mother's Day when I sent her an album of music that I created, that alone was worth it because, you know, I wrote songs about her life from her childhood all the way up through current day. And I'm sure it brought a few tears as she was listening to them. And she's a big country music fan, so they were all country music oriented.
Wow.
Also, how to put your music out there. Maybe you want to try and earn a little bit. Maybe you want to earn $2.41 in your first 8 days. We will get your music, help you get your music on the platforms like Spotify, Apple, YouTube, iTunes, Amazon, Flow. Everywhere. I don't even know some of these. Boomplay, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, like all these social media sites. Yeah, we can guide you along the way. So again, the music course, August 30th. Hope to see you there. It'll be up on the website. If you have the barcode little thingy there on your camera, you can take a quick snapshot, or Tammy has put the link in the chat if you want to look into that a little more detail. 3-part series, August 30th, starting at 9:30 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. They will be put into recorded videos after, so you can rewatch it if you need to check back on some things, on how to do some things. And again, we love to teach you guys. Okay, are you ready for some readings?
I am. Let's get going.
Okay. Let me start up at the top. Selena Arthur, please, can you tell me if the Greek island Patmos has any significance to Knights Templars or the Jesus bloodline?
I don't know the Greek island Patmos. Does the Greek island Patmos have a significance to the Knights Templar? Yes or no? Oh, through the charts. That's interesting. I've never heard of it, and I should know. Does it also have ties to Jesus bloodline? Yes or no? It's 1000% yes. So my feeling when I look in is that it's being kind of poo-pooed. People have said that they traveled through, but there are some sites there. But this is 1000%. Oh, there's the castle. There you go. Very much. Oh, I'd love to look at that. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. Huh. That was a stronghold for them. They were literally everywhere, weren't they? Including the west or the east coast of Canada. Wow. That's just stunning. Yeah, that castle, that speaks Knights Templar and Jesus's bloodline. So was Mary Magdalene at this site? Yes or no? No. It's like 50%. It was kind of no, but so was something brought of Mary Magdalene's to the site? Yeah, that's it. So something was there that was brought of hers. Was her body brought there? Yes or no? Again, it might be a part, you know, a locket of hair or something like that. Yeah. Wow. I've seen this cave. Oh my gosh, that's where this cave is. Oh, yes, we have to make a trip there. It's stunning. beautiful.
Wow, that is
it's sacred.
There is some history
magic.
there. That is for sure.
Yeah, lots of magic. It's beautiful. Thank you for that question. I love it.
All right, let's see where we're going to go next. We are going down to Lori.
Well done, Selena. Yeah.
Lori's asking, I've been involved in a lawsuit over a loss of property since 2013. We have a trial date in November, but obviously due to court costs, hoping we can come to a settlement before court.
Yeah.
I don't see a question, so I don't know how you approach.
Well, it's been a long time in court, so will there be a settlement? Yes or no? You have a very strong possibility there. I don't think they want to go to court either, honestly. They're kind of pushing, but if offered a reasonable settlement, they will. The lawyer will. Yeah. There's a lot of as lawsuits go, you can see a greed for money and anger and some stuff there. But if you can settle, quick, that's always the better way to do it. I learned that the hard way. I spent $600,000 trying to get $700,000. And it cost me 15 friggin' years of my life. So I so understand what you're going through, Lori. Oh my God, blessings to you. Okay, so let's all put out a prayer for Lori. I want to hold Lori up. Let's hold her up and her lawsuit up to Creator and say, whatever is in the best and highest good for Lori and all concerned, please allow it to happen now. Please allow joy and blessings and fairness to prevail for all parties concerned. Please allow hearts to open up, and that the will of fairness keeps coming through, the will of fairness to be open for, again, both parties or all parties concerned. Yeah. So please, dear Lord, allow this to be resolved quickly, fairly, with ease and grace, and that everyone leaves feeling satisfied, like they all won. Might not be what you expect, but just feel that feeling of satisfaction. And it's done. Basically, what you did, Lori, is you got a law degree. A very expensive law degree, because you needed to learn a lot about the legal system, and that's going to serve you moving forward. So I see that this issue is not the end. I think that you're going to actually move forward with the knowledge that you've gained here. Could be something similar to what I've done, where you end up writing laws or creating laws, or something, being an advocate, teaching others, something to that degree. No pun intended, degree. But you definitely got a whole lot of lessons in the last 13 years. So it will serve a purpose. There is a reason for all of this. Just trust in that, and also put it out there. Okay, I'm ready, willing, and able to settle this and move on. So let it be done. And so it is. Glenn?
Okay, thank you for our first question, getting us kickstarted here. And Carrie mentioned about, getting involved in some sort of work like she was earlier. For those of you that are new to our channel, I do want to point out that we did an episode just before Carrie went back to the UK. It's the one that says with Erica Rainey. And in that episode at the end, the last hour, Carrie talks about her experiences fighting some of these things that she's been involved with. So if you're new to the show and want to find out a little bit more about Carrie's past and see a video of Carrie back in the early 2000s, where she was interviewed on a Canadian CPAC channel, go check it out. It's on her YouTube channel. If Tammy's in the chat, maybe she can leave a link there. So thank you for that question. Well, we do have a Twitch subscriber resubscription on Twitch from Cheryl, who has resubscribed on Twitch.
Hey,
thank you so much, Cheryl.
Yay.
So you know what that means.
Oh, we're gonna dance again. Yay. Okay, more of you need to subscribe so we can dance all.
You're simply
Hopefully it's not delayed.
Thank you for your support of the Mystic Compass team. Carrie and Glenn give you a big loving high five. Thank you. You're simply the best.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Cheryl, for re-upping your sub there. One of our OGs when we started this show a couple months ago now. Cheryl was there right from the beginning, always supporting us from the winning country, Canada, and the province of Alberta. Thank you, Cheryl.
Okay, come on, UKers. It's cheap for you guys. Instead of like $6.95 Canadian is what, $3 to subscribe for us.
All right,
Something
let's
like
get
that.
this back. All right, let's get on to the next question because we do have a few to get through today.
Yep.
One from Criolla.
Hey, Criolla.
Hi from France, and welcome to all.
Okay.
I have one, better said if allowed, two questions. I'm already trying to get the results, so just sort of confirmation if I'm right.
Okay.
So if one question's allowed, my ex-landlord will pay full amount or part?
Will your ex-landlord pay full amount? Yes or no? Oh, no. It's 50%, but just a little low. I'd say 40%. Will he pay part? Yes or no? Yeah, it's more part. Again, it's probably less than what, it could be more. No, it really is shifting as you're shifting, because the moment that you went, that I said it's going to be a little less, you went, and you kind of gave up. And in that giving up, you allowed it to flow more, because when you're so attached to the results, you don't always get the results, right? And so the moment that you exhaled, I could hear you, I can feel you. Okay, right? The moment that you did that, you kind of gave up. And that's a good thing, because you gave up the struggle, you gave up it's got to be this outcome, right? So we need to instead ask for, okay, whatever the outcome is, dear Lord, I want the best possible outcome, please. And whisper to my landlord's, consciousness, and whatever is best, I will accept. And so it is. And just leave it at that. And then get on with your life, because this is taking up far too much energy, way too much energy. So you have a whole, oh my gosh, Corolla, you have magic in front of you, and you keep getting distracted in other shit, right? You keep getting distracted in other things, like things pop up and it's always a struggle. There's always, someone, I shouldn't say always, but it happens a bit, and it goes from one to a next to a next. And usually it's a year or 2 years in between. You have that cycle. And so I have to ask, what happened to you at 1 or 2 years old? Because our cycles are usually attached to how old we were when something happened. You see? So for me, I was molested I shouldn't say that word. Oh, I'm sorry, Glenn. I was,
She gets a timeout as a teacher for over 30 years. Sometimes you just have to, when you give out some expectations and consequences and students don't follow through, you as an instructor, you have to follow through on those consequences. Carrie, there's certain words you can't say on YouTube, otherwise I'm going to have to time you out. Okay, I think she's learned her lesson, folks. 6 lessons of life now.
Yes. Okay, so for me, when I was 3 years old, that happened. So I had a 3-year cycle. Relationships would usually last 3 years. Things would last for 3-year periods. And once I realized the correlation that I was 3 years old when that happened, and I was having 3-year-long relationships, it was like, the light bulb went off. For you, I see it's like a 1 to 2 year. So we're gonna let that go. Could be even a 5-year. You have a 5-year one and a 7-year. You have a few different cycles. So I would suggest that you look back in your timeline and go, okay, what happened at certain years and how does that correlate? We can talk to everyone in the chat about this. Look in your timeline, what happened at certain years, and then how does that correlate to, your life, right? So it's a good insight. And then the next one.
Next one had to do with
Poor
dog next door. Poor dog next door will be picked up by organization it belongs to. As a question. And now I don't know if that's like an SPCA that we have here in Canada or some sort of neglect kind of situation. So Creola, could you maybe rephrase that question and we'll come back to it later just to give Carrie a little clearer idea of what you're trying to ask?
No, I can kind of see that and looking forward to all the news. Yeah. Okay. So the poor dog next door, it's very neglected. Yeah. Obviously you're saying the poor dog, so it's got to be neglected. And will the authorities as such, will the association, like Glenn was saying, I don't know what it is in France, but will they come and pick it up? You have reported it, yes or no? Yeah, but you have to be diligent. You have to really, the squeaky wheel gets the grease. So please call until that poor little guy next door is taken care of. Okay? Yeah.
All right. And if it is this in France, the animal control is primarily managed by the SPA, Canada's SPCA, the oldest and largest. So maybe that's what she's referring to, but she can clarify.
I think so. Could be well, I actually saw a biker gang, and they do that kind of organization as well. They do pet rescue stuff. So that's what I was seeing. So I don't know if that makes sense to you, honey, but yeah.
Okay, next up, we've got, I'm just going through some of the hellos here, making sure I didn't miss anything. Creola also says France is hot as well. Huge fires in the south. Hopefully it'll be stopped soon. Yeah, it's crazy. We've had earthquakes. We've had that one off of Russia there, that big 8 magnitude earthquake last week. We've got fires all over the place.
But, let's talk, instead of talking about the fires and the earthquakes and everything, let's change our language and start talking about, we're so happy and grateful now that the world is coming to peace and that all that manipulation has literally, because we know it's not actual earthquakes, it's not actual forest fires, it's manipulation, it's doing stuff, right?
It's not Mother Earth that's doing that too.
Well, no accidents that they're putting blue roofs on everything now in China, right? They get it. They know what's happening. So let's just see peace worldwide, and all of these unnatural things, disaster things, they are kaput. No more. Yeah.
All right, Joanne. Joanne Kane is asking, any advice for me from the universe?
Okay, can you be more specific? I like yes and no questions, Joanne. So we'll wait for your question. But if we can go to another one and then go back to Joanne. Yes and no questions are good.
All right, Georgie said, hey, is that a Stargate behind you there, Carrie?
It is too, right here. This is my mini. I also have a 8-foot, 10-foot one. Yeah. I haven't got the big one set up, but I was involved with the very first Stargate in Canada, June 3rd, 1993. And it was in my backyard. So Prageet Harris, who downloaded the structure, he just happened to come to my house. And if you read my book, The 5 Lessons of Life, I actually talk about him in it. I talk about the Stargate in it because I saw an angel the day that I went home She basically said, you've got to get home quick because your timeline is about to part and you have to be on a certain path. And so I went home, and who was in my backyard but Prageet? And I had never heard of him. I'd never heard of Stargate. And so I meditated with 11 other people that came from all around the world, from Greece and Italy and all over. And they just happened to show up. They were all spirit driven and given to come to my house in Kitsilano in Vancouver, just regular house. And I don't think we even did any advertising. It was truly spirit driven. So anyways, we meditated for about a week, I think. And then Prageet had to leave. And so he left me with that big Stargate for 22 days. And I got to babysit it and take care of it. So of course I meditated in it. I laid in it. I slept in it. I channeled Alcazar for, forever. That was the start of it. So yeah, long history with Stargate. It's beautiful.
All right. So Tammy, again, reminding you, if you did graduate from the Freedom Masters and have not sent her your address, please do that. And as we were talking, Isabel just went to her mail and got her certificate.
Oh,
hey,
isn't that exciting?
It
well
is
done.
Beautiful.
Oh,
Cool.
It is beautiful.
Okay, back to Georgie. Georgie also had a question, not just the Stargate comment, but can you please draw cards on my brother? He's going through a divorce.
Yeah. So, boy, lots of cards coming out for him. Okay, just 1 second. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Okay. Just a few. Okay, so first one. Yeah, definitely, divorce. So green is your heart chakra, is healing. Orange is change. So one side of the bed is changing, right? He needs to take off the mask. He's trying so hard to put on a mask of, it's all right, I'm good, but he needs to have a really good cry about it. Or, actually I feel celebration in there as well. So he needs to take that off and let his light shine through. Meditation will be really good for him. He needs to breathe more. He's had, I don't know if it's chest pains or anxiety, but he needs to let that go. And yeah, they're going in different directions. So I don't see, I was going to say, I don't see a reconciliation, but then I thought, actually, maybe they might try one more time, but I would say go for it. The road is ahead for him, and he needs to hit the pedal and go. Do they have children? Yes or no? Yeah. They need to put the children first if they do have children, because the relationship itself has come to a dead end. But there's also the healing, of course. The big thing with him is he needs to realize that these are baby steps for him, because this path has always been there, and this was part of his path. There is a door wide open for him, and he is the powerful one. This is actually a brand new start for him. He's really going to do well. Business-wise, he's been holding off, maybe because subconsciously he knew that the relationship was coming to an end. And so I think that sometimes we hold back on our success, on our business, thinking that, don't know if I really want to build it up and then split it, right? So this is a time for him where he's starting to go, whew, okay, now I'm free. Well, Tammy, where are you? I dropped all my cards. Anyways, yeah, he needs to be free. Just a second. Yeah.
Where's your husband?
He's not here. I'm all by myself on the property. So start wishing big, wishing, get out of the box, get out of the house. In other words, take it slow. Don't go too crazy, and start educating yourself. New interests, new things. Be the person that you're here to be. Okay. That's it. You can play this for him, honey. That would be good.
Okay, we do have an update from Creola about the dog situation. The foster parent of the dog never takes him for a walk. As he escapes, she chains him up. I wrote and talked several times to the organization, but they believe her and not me, sadly.
Okay, so take a video. I don't know if you can do that in France, but if he's chained up and whining and being neglected, you know, you can put an outdoor camera that's on the backyard and just happens to catch the dog, maybe, and then you'll be able to fast forward the play and show how long the dog's been outside, you know, in what conditions and all of that. If you feel that, you know, you need to get some proof. That's all. Otherwise, it's she said and you said. Just get some proof. Okay.
Okay. Brenda says she's claimed her free gift from your website there. Thank you, Carrie, for that. And also got your book order, The 5 Lessons of Life, that you had to go in and order it from the Loco Indigo, which is Chapters Indigo up here in Canada.
Yay.
Bookstore. And I'm halfway through it.
Wow. Isn't that exciting? So Indigo had it in the bookstore. Did you order it for? Oh, you ordered it from the bookstore. Fantastic. Yeah, you can get it from Chapters, Indigo, Barnes and Noble, all over. Do you know today? Okay, this is kind of weird, Glenn. Today I looked on Amazon and there was another company that was selling my book in Amazon for $6. Well, that leaves no profit for me because it costs, I don't know, $4.80, and then they're making $1.50 or whatever. And so me as the author gets nothing, absolutely nothing, because they're selling it so cheap.
Was it a used version though?
No, brand new through Amazon. Yeah. And I thought, well, this makes no sense, right? Because my book was, I think it was $19 to purchase. And so anyways, I looked into it and they were called The Devil Behind the Details or something like that. And I was like, are you freaking kidding me? The Devil's in the Details. That was it. That's the name of their company. And I was like, why are you selling my spiritual book with a name like that? Whoa. And undercutting it, making it that there's no profit whatsoever. I mean, $1 a book would be nice. You know, so they were undercutting me, but good. So no, I got that stopped, and I will lower the price for everyone again, because I've lowered it and Amazon keeps bringing it up. So Amazon brings it up to $19, right? When I had it at $12.97, I think it was. And then this other company came in, undercut it to $6. So I wasn't making any profit whatsoever. Bizarre. They just.
Okay. Well, crazy. Again, I don't know if they're printing their own copies or have a digital version that they're printing, or who knows, but
who knows? Yeah.
Okay, let's go on to Rainbow, the beautiful Rainbow. Blessings in the house. Love to know who you can see with my guides.
Okay, love to know who you can see with my guides. Well, you. Hello. Okay, so I don't understand the question so much. Who do you want to see with your guides? Are you looking for like Jesus, Mother Mary? Because you can call them anytime. You can call Creator. Your guides, they don't often come with people that have passed already in your life. So if that's what you're looking for, Rainbow Blessing. I see a dog. Yeah. That's about it. Your guides, you have many. Right now you have 3, 4, 5. 3 are in a group, and then there's a 4th and a 5th one further over. 5th one is very masculine. 4th one, yeah, kind of masculine. The 3, all masculine, but 1 feminine. So 2 masculine, feminine, masculine, masculine. So she's flanked with 2 men on both sides. What I hear is you've had to be masculine a lot of your life. Look at my husband's just coming in.
Now you have proof he's cleaning the garage.
Yes, he was bringing in a vacuum or something. It looked like, yeah, it doesn't surprise me. He's a hardworking guy. My God. Anyways, yeah, let's look back to Rainbow Blessing. Okay, so the message was that you've had to be masculine most of your life because you've had to be the husband, the wife, the aunt, the uncle, the teacher, everything, right? Okay, and so the message is to become more feminine and understand that you have a lot of masculine energy around you. You don't have to be that masculine person anymore because you've got a lot of support, a lot of guidance. It's all good, honey. Okay. So, yeah, enjoy the femininity of life. And so it is.
Okay. Thank you, Pamela, for that. Next, Janice. Janice is asking, please, could you pull a card on why a small deer runs out in front of my car and why a dead bird was at the door of my patio? Is it symbolic somehow?
What kind of bird? Was it a pigeon? It looks kind of, or a blackbird. If it was a pigeon, that's a Rothschilds. That's a family's emblem. And that's the same thing that I found at Astroy Palace, was one of those gone. Right. And so for me, that was a symbol that that whole thing is starting to fall down. So perhaps you've been focusing on that. And also fear will call in animals. So you get what you fear. If you're driving down the road and you're very fearful that you're going to hit an animal, guess what? They're going to jump out in front of you and give you that experience because that's what you're calling into your world through fear. So when I am driving, and not to jinx myself, because usually when you tell people what you do, you get the opposite, right? So anyways, when I am driving, I actually put angels on all four sides of the vehicle. And I call out to all the wildlife and I say, I am driving through and I am visible to every single animal that's out there, and they know to stand back. They can hear the angels call in front of me and they leave, they stand aside and let me drive through with ease and grace. So just put the light around your car and expect that you're going to drive safely. And that little deer is sweet. It won't need to come jump in front of you anymore. And instead, deer is about wisdom. It is about kindness, gentleness. Wisdom is a big part of it. And so, Janice, I would look into why is deer coming into your world? Is this a time where you should be taking some classes? This is a time where you should be increasing the wisdom. So meditating more and visualizing more. You know, you haven't visualized for a long time as to specifically, you know, really clearly step into the feeling of who you are and what you want to now be. So bring it into the present, that this body is now the body that I so desire. I feel that's why I've shed 1.5 pounds already, because I've been stepping into that beautiful essence of, I know who I am. I remember me, just like the song that I wrote, right? And Glenn composed. I remember me. So I want you to remember you in such a beautiful, loving, light way, and step into that essence and bring in that wisdom, bring in that joy, bring in the gentleness of a deer. Deers are extremely good parents, really loving, nurturing parents. So that might have something to do as well. Okay. Enjoy.
Hello to Namira from the Netherlands. Thank you for watching. I don't recognize that name, but Namira.
Hey, Namira.
Hello, who we mentioned earlier.
Yeah, no, Namira. I pulled some cards early and I didn't know who they were for, but they are for you, my girl. Okay, so Namira, it's about relationships with you. Feels like a relationship more with mom, a parental relationship. And you're really starting to step into who you truly are, your spiritual self. So this is a time of stepping out of the norm. And don't worry that you're feeling awkward sometimes, that you're not being, in with the gang or whatever. You're really stepping out. Don't worry about that, because Namira, do you have children? Yeah, I think you already have children, right? And if not, they're coming on the way. But this is a time to really dance and to step into that spirituality. This is a time for you to step into your power, honey, and stop judging yourself. Okay, stop. And I know that you don't do it outwardly by any means. It's a really deep inner thing, because there's just sometimes that you feel short of, of accomplishing whatever it is that you want to do. So I want to say to you that the key for you is wish upon the star. Whoops, damn, like 10 cards just fell. Tammy, where are you when I need you? And also to replenish. So realize that the cup is half full rather than half empty, right? So drink lots of water, nourish that body, honor thyself, love thyself, love thyself, love thyself. I know you already do, but do it even more, because now you're stepping in to a whole new level of consciousness. Yeah, you're really a bright light, Namira, and it's only going to get brighter from here. So keep doing what you're doing, but I want you to open the door. It's like we want to open it up and step through. Okay. And then shut the door on all the other stuff and lock it. That was the key. Lock it. Okay. Good job. Go ahead. I'll pick up the cards while you ask the next question.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. There we go.
They were under the table. Don't you love working with me, Glenn?
Oh, it happens. It's natural. I mean, we're not like a big studio production, like these big networks or something where everything has to be crystal clear and everything has to be precise. We make mistakes and we drop things and we spell things wrong. And, we have those kind of mistakes that go from time to time. So.
Okay, so he's giving me a bit of a dig there, because I wrote to Tammy the other morning. I went, Tammy, you got to make sure that you spell things correctly on the videos, because the title was spelled wrong and the description was spelled wrong. And it turns out it wasn't Tammy, it was Glenn. So, Glenn.
Oops. Oops. All right. I'm going to write myself a detention slip here.
I was just being a bit of a right? That's all right.
Don't drop cards. Okay, here we go. On to hello. Could you please read regarding any significant changes coming my way in my life in the next 6 months or so? Is that specific enough?
Yeah. The spiritual card came up, and that is your spirit guides. If you want any kind of change, you need to step into who you truly are. You're expecting changes, but you're not really doing anything to get there, is what I want to say. Yeah, you're doing some things, but not significant. If you want significant changes, you have to change significantly. And how do you change significantly? You change your entire routine in the morning, right? You get up earlier, you write, you journal. Maybe you already do this, but you do it more, and you do it with more intention, and you see the outcome even more. Work out, get things done, right? You want change? Oh, they can give you change. You have to be careful on what you ask for in that, because they could give you a whole lot of change that you wouldn't want, right? So we want to make sure that you are asking specifically for something with ease and grace, and that is for your best and highest good, for yours and all concerned, right? So What is going to change for you? It really is up to you, honey. Again, you want change, you've got to make it happen. So I need you to write down. I need you to actually get a pen and paper out and say, this is what I desire. I am now, blah, 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 blah. Speak as if it's already happening here and now. Assume the role. Assume me is not assume. They've tried to teach us that for a very long time, and it is wrong, right? Wrong, right? It's wrong, because to assume is to take the position, is to step into the energy of whatever it is that you are thinking about. And that's what you need to do in order to create that change. So yes, you've got changes coming. The ocean, I see water. I see a ribbon that's being held up. Don't know what the ribbon is. Looks like an award. Like, I don't know if you're Aboriginal. It's like, from ribbon dancing. It's like that kind of a ribbon. What else? And a flight. So maybe you're going somewhere hot. Maybe you win a trip to somewhere hot. Wouldn't that be nice? So put that out there. Good job, Glenn.
Next up, hello to Carla, Carla89cc. Good to see you, Carla. Lacey Blue from Washington State, just south of us here in Alberta. Good to see Lacey Blue, who also has a question. Don't know if we've seen Lacey in the chat, but I love your profile picture. It looks like it's a golden retriever, my favorite breed of dog. Oh, we've had a few golden retrievers and just lovely, lovely
they are the best
dogs. I would love to know what message universe has for me today in the way of the cards. So any important things for Lacey?
Can we ask more specific things? But right now, feeling a little tied up, right? And so it's like you're not showing up to march. You're not showing up to be greeted. There's a lot of people that are waiting for you, and you're not showing up because you've been healing. You've been licking the wounds, per se. You've been going in a totally different direction. And I think that's a good thing. You need to actually make a decision and stop shoveling the you-know-what. Yeah, you have 2 Goldens currently. Beautiful. So measure success differently. I want you to start to look into what is healthy for you, right? I would love to know the message of the universe. Yeah. What's healthy for you? Well, you've got a man card. It's a man, and I'm covering his you-know-what up. And so that card actually tells me that, the man in your life, or the men in your life, when we put it together with everything else, yeah, there's some changes. You can't see the forest for the trees. You haven't really made a decision, have you? So we need to make a decision. We need to have the Father, Son, Holy Ghost, the 3 there, the trilogy, help you in that decision. So imagine that you are standing in front of the trilogy, the Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost, and ask for their help. Ask how to measure success differently, how to measure your success in a relationship, your success in unwinding things. There's a crisscross of communication. There is, you can literally see that, right? The crisscross there. So it's like a telephone line where the communication got crossed somewhere along the way. And you need to unwind that and have better communication, and you'll have a better relationship. And so it is. Because you're very loving. You definitely are a beautiful soul. I can see you just like lapping up the love with your puppies and a partner. Yeah, your partner absolutely adores you. Just need better communication. And so be that person, and it'll come. Okay.
Okay, thank you for that, Lacey. Good to see you in the chat. Next up, we have Wonders and Blessings. I think it's been a while since we've seen Wonders and Blessings.
Long time.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good to have you back. Is the flight attendant job my daughter is currently interviewing for a good job position for her? Thank you so much. Love and blessings to you.
So we talked about this a long time ago, and she was going for the job, and then she got the job, I believe, right? Or she's currently interviewed for it. Yeah. That's been a long time, though. So I think I said it back then that she needs to really want it. She needs to say, okay, this is what I really want to do, because it's going to be stressful. There's some stress there, and it's not what I think she was expecting it to be. But she's going to show to be such a good worker and so dedicated. Okay, so let me ask. So the flight attendant job that your daughter is currently interviewing for, is it a good job position for her? Yes or no? Yeah. Yeah, it's like 80 to 90%. There you go. I think it's going to be a little different than what she's thinking, though. So let go of expectations. Just step in with both feet once she gets it, and if she wants it, right? That really is what it boils down to. She's got to make the decision that she really, really wants this. And if it's meant to be, it will be. Might be a different company than what she's thinking eventually, if not right away. Okay? There we go.
Okay, good to see you again, Wonders and Blessings. Thank you for the question. Next up, we have Sandra's in the chat. Sandra says, hello. And then she asks, do you see me be involved in a court proceeding? And then says, correction, do you see me involved in any court proceedings for personal matters?
Okay, so Sandra, any court proceedings for personal matters with her, yes or no? Yeah, but that's kind of a general question. I mean, gosh, you could be getting married and that's a court proceeding. You can be getting divorced and that's a court proceeding, right? So there's all kinds of stuff throughout your lifetime. Let's say in the next 6 months, is there a personal matter court proceeding for Sandra, yes or no? It's about 30% no, right? So 70% yes, 30% no. But I don't feel, I think that you can actually let that one go. It really depends how bad you want it, right? Because if this is what you're thinking, if you're asking this question, it's already on the peripheral, it's already in your subconscious mind, it's already something that you're thinking about, consumed a little bit about, and I wouldn't say consumed, but yeah, you're preoccupied with it. And so it's right on the edge is what I want to say. Will it come to fruition? It's undecided right now. It's 50-50. So it's whether you want it or not. If you want to continue, it will. If you don't, it won't. Okay. So what you think about, you manifest.
Okay. Thank you, Sandra, for that. We are now at the 1 hour and 10 minute mark of the show. Again, it just flies by. When Carrie said we might be doing 2.5 hours. Yeah, we may go a little longer today. We still have a bunch of questions, but I do want to remind if those of you that might just be joining us, if you do have a question for Carrie, we're kind of hitting that kind of cutoff mark right now, because if you do want your question answered, you should ask it in the next 5 minutes. We'll get to it at some point, but please ask it soon. Okay, ready for the next one?
Yeah. Do we have any on Facebook and YouTube as well?
Let me just check. Yes, I did see one on Facebook. I was going to show you here. Here we go. From,
I can't read it. Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. Will I soon be connecting with my spirit? And that is from Sheila, is that?
Delia?
No,
Delia?
Okay. Will you be connecting with your spirit? I think that it would be better if you did some kind of training, like, not to plug, but I will plug. The end of this month will be our first group gathering, and it's a soul circle. So I'd suggest you come to that. If you go on our website, carriekohan.com, you'll see under courses, the third one on the right-hand side is a monthly soul circle. So I would join that one because we teach you how to connect with your soul, your spirit guides instantly. Within that first probably 15 minutes, you're going to connect with your spirit guides. Okay. Your spirit guide's been with you for a long time, honey, and it has been connecting with you. It's just a matter of being open and actually hearing your spirit guide and feeling and seeing them. So yeah, they know you're well protected. You've had a lot of stuff, haven't you? They're really protective, like they're right around you. Wow. What's that about? Whew, you've gone through some stuff. So yeah, you've got lots of spirit guides that are protecting you now. And don't you worry, you come to our workshops and we'll get you actually meeting with your spirit guides and talking with them, okay? Much love to you.
Okay, let's see what we have coming up next. Oh, I know what we have coming up next.
Love boat. Do, 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 do.
Soon we'll be making another run.
All right, we have some love questions here for you. And I just had it here and then got distracted when I was looking for that Facebook one. Where is it? It is
somewhere there.
Somewhere there. Okay, we're getting closer here. There it is. Benita asks, hello, what is coming next in my love life? I am currently single.
Okay, Benita Chiquita. Okay, so courage. Believe in your inner strength and know that you have courage to overcome any challenge. So another person that's gone through lots of stuff in your life, and I think that you've worked very, very, I don't want to say hard, but you've been diligent at being the best person that you can possibly be. So well done to you on that. You've cleared a lot of things away, but it still feels like there's cobwebs attached to you. So I want to actually kind of just lift those cobwebs away and imagine giving them up to Creator. Like, let's roll all those cobwebs into a ball and throw them up to Creator and put them in the cosmic garbage can. Okay. And allow Creator to transform that energy into love and beauty. Wow. So then that energy comes back to Earth. Mother Nature creates flowers and trees and everything beautiful out of it. And you are free. So now you can feel your shoulders begin to roll a bit. Oh, take that nice deep breath. And I want you to be very specific in who it is that you want to attract into your life. You have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 options coming your way. 2 of them are pretty good. 1 is really good. The other one's not so good. You've got patterns that we need to let go of as well. So recognize the patterns and they go like that. Okay. So what patterns do you have, honey? You know, be cognitive of them, be aware of them, and then let them go. Say, okay, I don't need to do that anymore. I don't need to create that pattern anymore. So I'm ready for unconditional love where he adores me and I adore him, or she adores me and I adore her, right? And just feel and see and sense that beautiful loved one coming to you. So number 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, not 3 years. Could be as little as 3 months. So that is August, September, October, November. Yeah. Just before Christmas, or sooner. Could be as soon as 3 days, you know. If you really step out of yourself and step out of expectations. Boy, this has been a night of expectations. Been feeling that from a lot of people. It's like this anxiety, like, where is he? I want that loved one to come. He's getting clear. He had some stuff that he had to clear up too, which is normal. Okay. But I don't know if you're going online, because man, there's 7 of them. There's like a few of them, Benita. Oh gosh, you're doing well. So have fun in sifting and sorting. And when you get tired of, all of those and you want to hone it down to one, come back and we'll talk and I'll teach you how to go from there. Okay. Much love to you, honey. Enjoy.
Okay, we've got a lot of questions coming up. Some new questions I haven't seen before for you, so that'll be kind of cool. And again, we do have some questions about, prices of, financial questions, cryptocurrency and stuff. We're going to avoid those because, again, you can get into a lot of trouble if you start giving financial advice because, although Carrie probably has some good insight, she is not a financial advisor. So we're going to skip through those ones.
Yep.
Brenda says this is a kind of a touchy question. Feel free to limit if you want. Just careful with your words here on YouTube. Yeah. If you feel comfortable, if you feel uncomfortable, I understand. Has Mr. T, Lady Di, also have Mary M. Magdalene bloodline?
Okay, so Mr. T, you know who we're talking about, is he in the same bloodline as Mary Magdalene? Yes or no? Yeah. And is Lady D, you know who we're talking about, also? No, definitely not. That was a really strong no with her. But Mr. T, yeah. It was 70%, so he's got a partial. Yeah. I know someone else who is connected. And do they have the Jesus bloodline? Yes or no? It's 100%. Boom. Yeah. There's someone else. It's all coming out. Oh, you're muted, hon. Glenn. Sorry.
Not too bad. It took me like an hour and 20 minutes before I forgot about my mute. That's pretty good. I'm getting better, Carrie. Woo, woo. Okay. It's usually at least once per episode. Like Carrie drops cards, that's her thing. Me going on mute is my thing. So
yes.
Okay. Sadie says, Sadie Clark, good to see you here. Hi, Sandra here. I guess Sandra, yes. Enjoyed my session with you. We have joint property with a brother-in-law. Been very hard dealing with him, though. Can you tell me if he's trying to do something underhanded? And I can see Carrie's reaction already.
Oh, it's a tough one, isn't it? When you are in legal bindings, it's like you guys are bound. Oh, and this is such karmic stuff. So we really need to heal it in order to not repeat it and have to come back and do this all over again. The ultimate goal here is those 5 lessons. These 5 lessons. Have you read the book? If not, please read this book. Okay. Ultimate goal is to forgive, have compassion, have faith and trust that he came into your life for a reason, and have unconditional love for him. And then do it for yourself. So ask yourself, do you have forgiveness for him? Yes or no? No. That you need to step up. Do you have compassion for him? Yes or no? Actually, you do. But again, it needs to step up even more. Do you have faith and trust that everything is happening here for a reason that is for your best and highest good? Yes or no? Yeah, it's like you want to believe all of that, but it's about 80%. It's you definitely, but there's just resistance there because he's such an asshole, right? And I get it. But there is a reason why he's here. He's teaching you these 5 lessons, you see. Do you unconditionally love your brother-in-law? Yes or no? No. No. So we need to resolve all of that. You've got to have the fan, right? The wheel. You've got to step into practicing those 5 lessons with him and then with yourself. Do you forgive yourself for anything that you've said and done with him as well? And do you forgive yourself? Yes or no? Yeah, but again, you're holding back on that. You don't forgive yourself fully. Do you have compassion for yourself? Not as much. It's funny. You have more compassion for others. You're really hard on yourself. So stop that. You got to be more compassionate with yourself. Do you have faith and trust you're on the right path? Yes or no? Again, you would love to believe that, but there's some resistance. And do you have unconditional love for yourself? Yes or no? Yeah, it's pretty strong. But my goodness, Sandra, we need to get you on track. And when you practice these 5 lessons, when you do this, miracles will happen. He will just miraculously go away. Right now, it feels like he's getting ready to do some underhanded stuff, because probably he is, because that's what you're expecting, and that's what you're fearing, and that's what you're inviting into your world. So do the Ho'oponopono prayer, right? You know, the Ho'oponopono prayer. It is, forgive me. What is it now? Forgive me. Thank you. I love you. And there's one more. I always do this. I should have the Ho'oponopono prayer written down. I love you. No, I already said that one. Anyways, so look it up, the Ho'oponopono prayer. I did a video on it, or 2 or 3, and it's really valuable, because whatever is going on in your life is self-induced, and it's less about him, more about you. Okay, there you go. Ho'oponopono prayer. Yeah. So I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. Right. And that's the same sequence I put it in. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. So many have a different sequence, but I think this is the most logical. Hey, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you for forgiving me, and I love you. Okay, so you don't actually have to say it to him physically, but you say it as you're going to bed, when you're just drifting off. Oh, you know, I love my brother-in-law. I love him with all I have, because he's here teaching me those 5 lessons. I forgive him. I have compassion for him. I have faith and trust, because I know that today's tragedy is tomorrow's blessing. I truly believe that. And I have unconditional love for him. And then practice it with yourself. I forgive myself. I have compassion for myself. I have faith and trust that all of this has happened for a reason. I don't understand it, but it's God's will, right? He's got a greater plan, and I trust that it's all unfolding in such a beautiful way. And I have unconditional love for myself as well. And so it is.
Okay, beautifully said, Carrie. Beautifully. So that's such a simple, simple little prayer, I guess you can say, that covers all the message you want to get across. Staying on kind of relationship issues and difficulties. Bee's World. No, I didn't miss your question. Didn't skip your question. But sometimes I like to put questions that theme together. So Bee's World. First time I think we've seen Bee's World in the chat. Welcome all in. Ended a 35-year relationship 3 weeks ago.
Wow.
Was totally dependent on this man.
Yep.
Left with only a week worth of clothes.
Yeah.
Staying with family now. What does my future hold?
Oh, wow. Well, you got the spiritual card. You are in alignment, my girl. Bee's knees. You are doing so well. So the very first one, that is you. And you have stepped into this enlightened self, and you've taken action. Now you're stepping into a fully conscious, enlightened self. So I don't know about you, but I never felt so free as when I had nothing, right? When you have absolutely nothing but your freedom, and you've made that freedom by choice, it is exhilarating, because the world is truly your canvas now, and you can have whatever it is that you desire. You just simply set your intentions. So the question is, what does the future hold? Well, it's beautiful, honey. Yeah, it's really up to you. What do you want to do? These are the questions. The questions are pretty generic, and you can have and be and do whatever you want. So when you're asking questions, ask yes or no questions. These are best because then I can see into it and I can. Okay, so Bee's World, let's look into you. Yeah, don't worry about where you're living right now, and don't worry about only having a week's clothing. I love Goodwill. Everyone knows I love Goodwill. You know, you can get some pretty nice outfits. Most of my outfits that I wear on here, a lot of my jewelry that I wear on here, you know, $4, $8. Look at Glenn as well, right?
And for those from other countries that don't know a Goodwill, it's a thrift store. And I'm sure everyone has thrift stores around them.
Yeah. So it's really beautiful. So no shame in all of that. You did what you needed to do. You cut ties. And that is, I don't like saying cut ties. You released the ties. You unhooked yourself. And that's a real liberating feeling. So good job. There might be some feeling of, you know, some ebbs and tides along the way, but don't worry about that. That's all natural. Are you an artist? I see crafts and artwork, and you know, you really are taking it to the next level. Start taking some courses. The courses will lead to something. What is it now? Again, I see the ocean. I see you painting by the ocean. But I don't know if painting is the thing that you're going to be doing. It looks like something that you like to do, relaxing. I don't know if you actually even paint yet, but it's something that will come to you. Yeah. Yeah. So just be. Okay. Much
just
love to you.
Just be. Yes. And I got the same kind of like, when Carrie's doing this, like I feel I'm intuitive, and when Carrie's doing this, I try to go along and feel some things too. And sometimes I leave questions. That's not the appropriate time to ask this question yet. Like the better, I think cards are going to come a little bit later for that. I do that kind of thing. And with bees, I agree. Like crafts, artistic kind of work, that seems to be the path that bees needs to focus on a little bit more. So yeah, I completely agree with that. A few other comments here from some of the recent questions that you've answered. For Lacey's questions, these are powerful and transformative words. I really felt that. Thank you, Carrie. Sadie, who you just answered, Sandra, thank you. I will be doing all that.
Good.
When you asked what kind of bird for Janice that she found, it was a dead starling.
Yeah. So, yeah, let's go back to that one then. And the dead starling, what is the significance of a starling? Well, it's of the stars again, right? So did you have a dream that died? That's what it feels like, that you've given up on a dream. And it's a wake-up call for you to not give up on your dream. Okay? You need to step into who you know you are here to be, and to make that dream alive, because it's time, right? I mean, not to say that we're running out of time, because time is an illusion, but we're kind of running out of time. So it feels, I think everyone can feel that things are accelerating. Although, I don't know, having said that, this last 2 weeks, 3 weeks, time has slowed down so much for me. It's crazy. Yeah, I look up and I go, how can it only be 5 minutes? I've gotten so much done in 5 minutes. Wow, what's going on? Time is slowing down. So maybe it's waiting for you to catch up. Maybe they're slowing down time a little bit, so that way you'll have a lot of time to get done what you need to get done. Okay? So start getting done what you need to get done, honey.
Lacey, I feel joy for her. Enjoy the new future.
Beautiful.
Scorpio, our chat is just amazing, sending positive vibes to B in a B situation. And B said, hey, you nailed it. Thank you so much. She used to sell crochet items, which kind of fits into that whole kind of creation and artistic. And absolutely. again, folks, if you do have a question, we'll getting again very close to that cutoff. We may not get to it if you ask it now. We will try our best and keep on going here. Where did I leave off? Okay, with bees, that's the one. Next, we're going to Ines. Ines, sorry if I Ines. Okay. Do I have a paid job collaboration opportunity for my modeling career coming soon?
Do you have a paid job collaboration? Yes or no? Yeah. You already know about that though. So it's already coming. Will it come to fruition? Yes or no? It's very strong. Yeah. You're extremely talented. And I want you to put your shoulders back even more because, oh my goodness, girl, you have such possibilities. Like I'm talking worldwide, all over the place, and such strength, such confidence. Sometimes kind of, you know, that little inkling inside, the feeling inside kind of bubbles up. Don't worry about it. Let it just bring that out, throw it to the cosmic garbage can again. Okay. And strut your stuff. You've got it all. So yeah, your modeling career is definitely about to take off if you so choose in a whole new, the collaboration. I see a collaboration, but I also see you just doing it yourself. Like you take off and yeah, so go for it. Well done.
Thank you for the question and welcome to the Mystic Compass. We're getting a few questions. There are a lot of people in chat, these later questions asking about, they feel very intuitive and they want to explore it a little bit more, which I think is awesome. We have Chris R from Wales, just south of you a bit there. So welcome in, Chris. Good to see you. I hope you're having a wonderful evening there in Wales. And Chris says, I'm thinking about doing a YouTube Angel's Message channel. Do you think it's going to help people?
Oh, of course. You know, you don't have to be psychic to know that one. Yeah, it's all about communication for you. And it's one-on-one. So it's you and the other person. And don't worry about carrying a burden with it. You know, I think that the burden will be lifted in the stories that you tell. And it's going to help people flush away all of the stuff that they were carrying, like the heavy loads, because it'll give them hope. It will give them freedom from judgment, and it will bring you back to the relationships. It'll bring you, bring your viewers, your listeners into a stronger sense of relationship with self, but with others as well. So yeah, they're going to let what no longer serves them die. And it needs to be gone. So yeah, the whole question about angels and the other side, no worries. Yeah, be protective about your creation, because you know you are. Again, it goes back to measuring. You are about to really take off with that one as well. It's a good idea. So stop holding back. And speak your truth, Chris. Yeah. And let go of any stuff that you may be carrying yourself. Okay. So I don't know if you drink alcohol at all. I don't think it's to excess by any means, but it's like, is this something that you have actually let go of recently? It feels like, if not, I can see that they're asking you to let that go. There's some, you know, chaos around you that needs to be let go. This card loves you. It just wants to keep coming back. And that is, in order to teach, you know, healing, you have to heal thyself first, right? You have to let go of whatever is, yeah, you literally have to let go of whatever is holding you back. And look in the mirror instead and say, okay, if I'm going to be teaching this stuff, I'm going to have to be practicing it as well, right? There were so many times where I was tempted to drink again, and oh God, it's been, you know, interesting at times. but I feel so much better, so much cleaner. And it helps you with your spiritual dialogue. You know, when you want to connect with spirit, you can't be in a fog. You can't have, you know, pollutants running through your body. You gotta be in alignment. And so you gotta practice, you know, what you're going to be doing yourself. And I'm just going to do a quick thing here. Gandhi, I love the story about Gandhi. And I think I've talked about it several times, but there was a little boy that his mother wanted him to talk to her son about eating too much sugar. And so she brought him to Gandhi and said, please, Gandhi, he respects you. Tell him to stop eating sugar. And Gandhi said, come back in 2 weeks. And so they came back in 2 weeks. And Gandhi looked at the boy and said, stop eating sugar. And the woman was shocked. She said, why did I have to wait 2 weeks? And he said, 2 weeks ago, I was the one that was eating sugar too. So if you're going to tell people to do things, you have to be practicing it yourself, right? So it is a journey that you're going to be going on, but I think it's a great message and it is needed. So well done.
So thank you. Thank you for that question. Thank you for that story. And yes, a mother asked Gandhi to tell her son to stop eating sugar. And that story is right there, comes right up. So thank you so much, Carrie, for that insight. And a few comments, you know, about that. Chris, again, welcome to the channel, Chris. I'm glad you found a place that you can call home here on YouTube and Twitch and Facebook. I'm new to this channel and it's absolutely amazing. So thank you. Thank you, Chris. And just go for it. I agree with Chris, Carrie.
We'll come on your channel. We've got some pretty interesting angel stories. Yeah. Glenn and I. We'll come on your channel. You give us a call. You put a message into Tammy at Tammy. Can you put up the
admin at carriekohan.com? Yeah. So Tammy will put up the email. And just, you know, from my experience on doing videos for like 3 years now on YouTube and different platforms, if you haven't done any videos yet, maybe start with just some recorded videos, you know, what your message is about and, you know, a little bit about who you are, and then get into your live streams a little bit after that and build up your audience. But you want to be comfortable in front of the mic. You want to make sure your sound and your camera is really clear. Sound and visuals are the most important things if you do a YouTube channel. People don't like crappy sound and they don't like crappy images. So focus on that. Focus on doing some recorded videos and go for it. And as Cheryl said, yeah, a lot of times men do like to hold back on their gifts. I am proof of that. Like I've always known I've had intuitive gifts. And when Carrie walked in and Tammy, the three of us just like instantly melded together and created the Mystic Compass. So yeah, just don't hold back. Go for it, Chris. Yep. Also, Chris says, woo, what a reading. Thank you so much. So much love. Yes, I drink 4 cans every night.
Yeah, I knew.
No, I got to stop. Thank you.
Have to. That was that card. And, you know, thank you for being so brave and sharing that. You know, I always am reluctant. It's like, I could see it. And Spirit is trying to tell you very strongly, you've got to quit now because you're not on a good path with it. Okay. So health is very important for you. And that's probably why you're thinking about doing this show with angels, because the angels are calling to you and the angels are saying, Chris, you know, you need to stop this. And you realize that you're doing this to drown out pain because, number one, you're extremely intuitive and you probably see things and feel things, extreme empath. You feel things that you really don't want to feel. So I'm right there with you. I drank myself into the ground until I was dead, right? Read my book. If you haven't read this book yet, Chris, you got to get it. 5 Lessons of Life. Get the one with the medal on it. It won 3rd in the world for spirituality and philosophy. Okay. My first death, I choked to death on my own vomit from drinking. So I'm right there with you. Oh, it wasn't fun. So stop it now. Okay. And then once you get on that and come to our monthly program, go on to carriekohan.com and join us for our monthly program. Okay. And you can email us and we'll send you the link for it.
Thank you so much, Chris, for sharing that. It's beautiful, like goosebumps that Carrie saw that and was reluctant, and then, you know, so brave coming forward and saying, "You're right, Carrie. Yeah, I do need to get a better handle of that." So, what a beautiful reading there. And Chris said he plans on booking a personal reading for you, so you may hear from Chris in the future as well.
I'm looking forward to it.
100 years from now, Carrie and her Stargate, do you still use your Chinese buy disc, Carrie?
I do. Yeah. You know, it's in safety right now, but I can use it energetically. I've used it a couple of times, just holding on to it, and all the knowledge is in it. Okay. So if you don't know what a buy disc is, I was given a gift many years ago, probably 25 years ago, maybe. It was a long time ago. And I walked into a gem store and there was a woman there, and it was in Edmonton, and she said, "Oh, there you are." And she had this beautiful jade disc, a round circular disc, and it was about this thick, and it had a circle cut out of the center, and it was 100% jade, weighed a ton. And she said, "I've been the caretaker of this disc for a long time, and now it's your turn." So I didn't know what to do with it. I didn't know the name of it. And finally, about 10 years after owning it, I woke up in the morning and I thought, what is that thing? And I heard that I should go look it up, and that it was a B disc. Yeah, BIDISK, right? B disc. And so these were put on the chests of emperors and kings in the Ming Dynasty and even before. And they are believed to be like a CD. It has the world's history embedded into it, just like crystals hold energy and it's like the biggest CD-ROM is a crystal. These B discs are even more so. They are massive amounts of energy. And I have seen a picture with the Smithsonian Institute. They have the largest collection of these discs. They've been collecting them for, 40 years, 50, probably even 80 years now. And I saw a picture where they had this big, massive machine, and it has a laser beam, and it was playing the disc like a record and rotating it and going through and collecting all the information that was on that disc. So it's memories. So when I hold on to the disc, boom, I go in and I fly, and I go zooming down and I go into a memory. The first memory I saw was an emperor. He looked Japanese and he had a huge sword. He had someone in front of him, and he off the head, right, with the sword. And it was so traumatic watching. I literally came back out of the vision. I was like, oh my God, I don't want to see that. And then I went into it again and I saw the sword again. And I thought, really? And so now the sword, all I saw were hands holding onto the sword, one hand after another. And I could see it going through generations, this sword being handed down. Finally, it went to the last person who was holding the sword. And I followed the hand up the arm, and I realized it was Greg Hallett, who I've been working with for how long now? A couple of years. And he was holding that sword. Well, it turns out he does have a sword that supposedly was of the rightful king of England. So that sword goes all the way back in history. So again, it's all linked in together, and it came through this B disc, the vision. So I can hold on to that B disc in my mind. I don't have to have it physically because I've already connected with it. And so whatever knowledge is in it is universal knowledge. You can all tap into it. Just imagine holding on to the B disc and looking into the knowledge of the B disc. Whatever disc it is for you, ask for a B disc to come that is going to give you knowledge that will help you in your path moving forward. And when you go into meditative state, imagine holding on to it, feel the weight of it, feel the energy of it, and then ask for whatever vision to come with ease and grace, not too traumatic, but with ease and grace. What is it that it would like to show you and tell you, and be open to that. And so, yeah, the B disc is amazing. It's incredible.
All right. Belissa, I don't think we've seen Belissa. So welcome in, Belissa. A lot of new viewers. That's amazing. And Carrie and I, we just want to thank you guys for, time is precious and you guys are spending it with us here on this Wednesday. So thank you so much. If you're new, please don't forget, hit that follow button, get notifications when we go live, hit the like button as well. All those kind of things that people ask for really helps the algorithms and push us out there in the universe. So thank you. Any messages from my guides on what's coming up next?
Okay, Belissa, let's look into you, honey. Your last name, Bajija. Bajija. You're on a boat, and it's a speedboat. You're going fast. So I don't know if you like water skiing or surfing. No, it's actually you're in the boat. You're not behind it. Going to a smaller island, perhaps? Yeah. Spirit, you're definitely going into a higher level of your spiritual consciousness. Yeah, so let go of the burden. Let go of whatever is holding you down. It's that card, it likes it today. It's all about love thyself and love thy neighbor, right? Yeah. And again, goes back to cleaning up your act, healing it. Yeah. The last one, go for it. So you have a green light. It's time to go for it. What's coming up next? Whatever you desire. Again, yes and no questions are better for me. When I look into you, I just see that boat and the wind in your face and your hair is going. Yeah. I was going to say your hair isn't that long, is it? Because it feels like the wind is really on your face. And makeup. What is with makeup? Have you either stopped makeup or are you doing makeup? There's something about makeup. New line. What else is there? Actually, your name, Belissa, would be great for a makeup line. Maybe natural products. That might be something that you're looking at. Yeah. 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 So it feels more natural, whatever it is that you're doing. And yeah, I don't know. It might make sense to you, but it's not making as much sense to me. Okay. Much love, honey.
And thank you for joining us. Good to have you here. What else do we got? We've got a few more questions. How's your energy, Carrie? You want to keep on going?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. Good. Now that we're doing only one reading show a week, maybe we can extend a little bit longer.
Yeah, exactly.
Isabel says, I've been meditating a lot more, and the people that comes true is amazing. And when they speak, it's like I can't hear them. How can I hear them clearly?
Okay, so you're saying in your meditations, you see people, they come in, but you can't hear them. Okay, so remember, Isabel, this is Isabel from Freedom Masters, right? This is the Isabel that took the course with me a couple weeks ago. So we talked about how some people are visual, some are auditory, and some are kinesthetic, feeling nature, empaths. And it's VAKS, V-A-K-S, right? Spiritual is the S, or sensory. So you said that you were very visual and you had a hard time hearing. So if that's what you're putting out, guess what? That's what you're hearing or not hearing. So I would just set the intention. Okay, I understand that I am seeing, but I also would like to hear what they are saying. And I actually too had this 35, 40 years ago, I remember seeing mouths move, and it was like they were desperately trying to tell me something, but I couldn't hear them. And it was because I was talking too much and I wasn't listening enough. And I no snide remarks, Glenn, because he always tells me I talk too much. But going back then, that was the lesson that I was learning, was to listen more and to speak less. And in that comes so much wisdom, right? You learn from others. So I would suggest to start to listen more consciously with everyone around you and speak less, which I think you're very good at, hun. And then set the intentions in dream time that you are now opening up to hearing whatever it is that is being shared, even if it is painful to hear, because we're going to bring in whatever is for your best and highest good. That is the intention, for your best and highest good and the best and highest good of all concerned. Okay? Much love to you, honey. Glenn?
Okay. I'm giving that 5-second window just in case you had more to add there. Okay.
Come on.
Andrea. Hello, my beautiful spiritual sister and family. Like,
Andrea. Yes. Yes.
Anything my past on loved ones need to know about my daughter and me moving back to Chicago from Indiana?
Anything my past on loved ones needs to know about my daughter and me moving back. Okay, so you and your daughter are moving back to Chicago from Indiana. Is this a good thing? Yes or no? Absolutely. I would say about 90%. There's still some stuff that needs to be worked out, but overall, you're on track. Okay, and you are Native, yes, Aboriginal, and you are looking for wisdom from the other side, the elders. They're saying, go for it. You don't need, let me hear them. It's funny because the last question was about that she couldn't hear them. And these ones are saying, you don't need to hear us. You make your own decisions. We'll support you in whatever it is that you decide. And so, yeah, the move feels really good. Oh, yeah, it feels really good. It's the sun shining. So this is a beautiful, blessed choice for you. And don't worry about, crying over spilt milk. Don't worry about what happened in the past, because that's the past. We want you to go for it. Okay? It's as simple as that. There you go. Well done. I think this is a really good move for you, honey.
So yes, welcome to the channel. What else do we got going on here? There's a few people that have asked multiple questions due to time restrictions, so I want to make sure I get at least one question from other viewers as well. Mm-hmm. And we're back again next Wednesday. Sometimes on Fridays we have time to answer questions as well. But I want to make sure everyone gets at least one question in.
I see a question mark from Shravani. Shravani? There's a question mark there. So any message for my career, please? So I think Shravani has asked a couple of times. And so that's why.
But we're getting there, Carrie. We still got a few before that one. Yeah.
No worries. Okay, we're getting there, Shravani.
Yeah, we still got about 7 or 8 more before that one. So ma'am, I will clear SSG, CGL. Will I clear? It looks like it. Will I clear a 2025 pre-exam? I don't know what those acronyms are for. I don't know if you do.
No, a law degree maybe, or something to that effect. Yeah. Will you clear the pre-exam, the SSC and the CGL pre-exam? And that is Moira. Yes or no? Yes, it is about 78%, maybe 81 to 83%. You've worked hard, but it's funny. I hear you saying not hard enough. Okay. So, but I think that you're going to be fine. Yes. You can do better. You can do even more. I see you working with teams, and you're running out of time, right? But I see you working with teams. So study teams, that's going to really benefit you. Quick firing questions, and that will really help you. Yeah. Will you pass? At this point, it looks like a yes. But it depends. I mean, if you go out drinking the night before, then no. Right? So but going the way that you're going right now, yes. So keep going. Well done, Moira. Let me just pull up the cards for you really quick. Yeah. That card. Yeah. You've been kind of putting your foot on the brake as of late, for studying, it feels like, because you're feeling like you're in a race and it's a little overwhelming. So we need you to breathe. I need you to go have a nice hot bath and give yourself some rest, and then be more kind with yourself about the exams. Because you know what's the worst thing that can happen? You fail. And I failed a lot in my life. I failed so many exams, and it's all good in the end. What does it mean? It means that you get to take it over, or you choose a different career. So it's not the be all end all. I think that so many put too much weight on it. And if this is what you really want, then you dig in and you do it like never before. You go for it. But if it isn't what you want, then have the strength to say, I'll do it. I'll finish it. I'll probably pass, but it's not really my path. This is what I really want to do. And be honest with yourself. Okay? Much love to you, Moira.
Thank you for that, Maura. Next from Dolores.
Hey, Dolores.
Hello. My kitty Tess has been so stressed since Hurricane Helene. All of a sudden changes. We will not be returning home until next April. How can I help her? The vet is not helping.
Sing. It's the voice, the toning. I don't know if you've seen the video of a baby crying and someone got a singing bowl, a nice big singing bowl, and gently went boom. Just 1 second, like this. Oh my goodness. This thing weighs a ton. This one. Right. The vibration of it. And the child instantly stopped crying, because it's all about vibration. You can feel it. It's so beautiful. So that's what I would suggest you do with your kitty, is get a singing bowl, or even playing a singing bowl off of YouTube if you don't want to, buy one. But because they are a little expensive, but they're so worth it. The vibration in them, it's so worth it. Yeah, there it is. Go ahead and play that. How do you do this, Glenn? You're magical. Can you play it? Are you there?
I can't play this one because it's on TikTok, and I don't have TikTok loaded up on my computer here. Okay. But people can find it. Just put in singing bowl, crying baby, and it'll come up for you.
It'll come up. Yep. Yeah. And it's a really great video, because the baby's just crying, and then they go boom, and the baby goes, "What is that?" and relaxes instantly. So that's what it felt for you, kitty. That's what I saw.
Another new viewer I don't remember, Stones of Destiny, Crystals Hold Memory. Hi, my name is Kathy. I would love a reading. They also kind of narrow it down a little bit. How will my life be in 6 months from now? And do you see me married in 2026? So maybe see if you can.
Okay, so will you be married in 2026? Yes or no? It's very strong, like 80%. Again, it comes back to what is it that you want to do? There's some apprehension there. And on both parties, there's a bit of apprehension there. So it's not much. It's not like enough to have an argument about or anything like that. It's just like a little nudge. And so I would look inside and go, okay, if I could be married this year, what's holding me back from being married this year? What do I need to clear? Because people are all wanting to show up, but we haven't taken that step yet. And why? Yeah, there's some things that you have to complete, but the healing in the bedroom, yeah, I don't know. Feeling at times like going other ways, or not being able to find that partner, saying things that hold you back. But ultimately, I want you to start visualizing your ideal home, your ideal mate, and yeah, it comes back to your spirituality, right? It comes back to you creating what it is that you desire. And if you're saying, will I be married in 2026? That is not very definitive, is it? That's not a real, I'm going to be married in 2026. If you actually made that statement, I would believe you. Even if you don't have a partner yet, 2026 can be like a year and, 5 months away. So, or 4 months away. So, be clear with your intentions, be clear with what you want in your life. And as far as where you're going in the future, yeah, you've got a lot to fill yet. It's like so much is coming to you and you've been putting it off, opportunities. It's like, oh, no. People try to give you money. No. It's all right. Don't really need that. Take the money. I always say to my girls when they were growing up, if someone offers you money, you say thank you, right? If someone's trying to give you money for your birthday, here you go, honey. There's $10. A lot of kids are like, woohoo! My kids were, oh, I don't know if I should take that. No, you take it. So learn to say yes, thank you very much. That's what I see. With your stones of destiny, you definitely have a destiny ahead of you. So say, thank you very much as you accept, because you've been a giver and now it's time to receive. Thank you. I accept. Thank you. I accept. Thank you. I accept. I accept with ease and grace. I accept with love. Hallelujah. I accept. And so it is. Glenn. There you go. See? And then we go to the extreme again. Yeah, but vibration. We're all about vibration, and all you need is that singing bowl, and that will clear everything. Working with Greg Hallett, I love that he has a singing bowl beside the telephone. And if anything is said that, oh, Trump this or, Putin that or whatever, bong, he clears the vibration. I go, oh my God, that's a great idea. Yeah. We don't need that vibration, that idea, that thought sitting around. Bong. It works.
So yeah, I loved your advice about, for pets that might be anxious or stressed or, maybe going to the bathroom where they shouldn't be going, maybe a little bit of a singing bowl can fix a lot of that. So yeah, excellent.
Or just sing. Yeah, just singing yourself. Yeah.
Okay, Cheryl has a question. We haven't heard from Cheryl in a bit here. Been curious, is there still something being sprayed to make people ill in the Edmonton, Alberta region?
Is this true? Yes or no? Yeah. And can we stop it? Yes or no? Of course. And can we stop it with our thoughts? Yes or no? Of course. That's the only way to stop it. So rather than asking, is there something that's making us sick? And it's worldwide. It's not just Edmonton, correct? Yes or no? Yeah, it's worldwide. What if we were to change our thoughts and say, thank you for stopping the spraying of all of those things and making it stop with ease and grace, just like the Berlin Wall came down with ease and grace. We are so grateful now that this has happened worldwide. Can we make that happen with just our thoughts? Yes or no? Absolutely. That is 1000%. So instead of asking, is something making us sick? Say, has someone come along to stop the spraying and taken action against those that were spraying? And so now that spraying has stopped worldwide. Yes or no? Yes. It's as simple as that. It can happen in a heartbeat. It can happen by tomorrow. We were just saying that we don't see the chemtrails. And I said, well, it's because they were putting something else behind that isn't, you can't see the trail anymore, but it was still being put out there. And then I went, what did I just say? It was something that I was seeing, but again, we can change all of that like that. So it used to be that they were putting something out there that was invisible. And oh yeah, now they actually had it stopped. Didn't you hear? RFK and a few others, they all stopped those things completely. It's gone into the court system and it has stopped. That's what we need to think and believe. It will.
And it's becoming part of the global consciousness a lot more too. I mean, yep. In the past, to be like, what are you talking about? That's just a conspiracy theory. And now it's like, really? They're admitting to it. They admit that they've got things flying around spraying things. So
yeah, I've been in the air and watched the graphene oxide being sprayed. It's a black trail. And I watched it on 2 flights, one going over Greenland, coming into the UK, watched it there. And then I watched another going over Spain. And then you see the guys with the magnets going through the beaches in Spain and the graphene oxide, right? So I've watched it, but all of that has come to an end.
Okay, Reza, we're gonna have to fly through a few more. We'll try to go maybe till the bottom of the hour. Reza, haven't seen Reza before, so if you're new, welcome in. Can I know if my crush, Sajid, can I know his feelings towards me?
Okay, so you've been holding back, or he's been holding back words, right? And yet there's a green light. So now it is time to fly. Now it is time to spread your wings and say, okay, do you actually tell your crush that you very much like him? Or let's see, my crush's feelings towards me. Does he have feelings towards you? Yes or no? Yes. Are they as strong as yours? No. Will they be as strong as yours? Yes. So it's a matter of time, spending time together and doing things together and grow that relationship. You know, when I've had a lot of relationships, I've been engaged a few times, like 11 times or more. And yes, you will have that bond. But what I've learned in my relationships, you know, people say, how did you get, you know, so many people propose marriage to you? And it's because I played hard to get. Big time men like a challenge, and they like the chase. And so you don't give everything away, right? That's how you get married. That's how, you flirt, you have fun, you become really good friends at first, but you keep them at bay, and it drives them nuts. And that's how you get them there, and with a ring, okay? And get them there asking to be yours forever. Also with a spiritual aspect as well. Lots of love, lots of joy, without manipulating, but knowing that you have a power inside, and he'd be damn lucky to be with you and to share that power, right? To share that spiritual and to fly together. When you know that you are special, and that you hold the cards as such, that's how you make it happen. So rather than questioning whether he has feelings for you, I would say, do you have feelings for him? And if so, you are the one that makes the decision whether you're going to have that relationship or not. Most women know this. All men know it. I think all men know it, because they're not really the ones that decide. They'll show interest. Yeah. Oh, come on, Glenn, you know this, don't you? Come on now, come back. Don't hide. Let's have a discussion on this one.
We're running really short on time, and we got a few more questions to go through, Carrie. So
okay.
let's
there we go.
As you do in the film industry.
Okay. Yeah. 5 minutes. Okay. Next. So that's it.
Okay. Carla says, Carrie, love your new song, Caught the Next Bus. I've listened to it on YouTube. I found it on YouTube. That's right. You can go to YouTube Music and type in Caught the Next Bus, and there you'll see this beautiful graphic here, and you can play it. Speaking of relationships and being proposed to many times, sometimes there's the other side of it, and you can listen to Carrie's.
It's all good. It always meant to be. Yeah. So it was breakthroughs, right? That's really what it comes down to, is breaking through relationships and breaking through any blocked walls along the way. So thank you for that, though. I'm glad you enjoyed the song. It's an awesome song.
Dolores had asked about her cat, Tess. Said ordered a pheromone spray. I think you would recommend a singing bowl instead, rather than like chemical sprays, wouldn't you? Or do you think pheromone sprays?
I don't like sprays or anything. No, if she's really, really freaked out, cats and dogs, they pick up your own energy. So if you're stressed, guess what? They're going to be stressed. If you want them to be calm, you have to get calm. So you need to start meditating. You need to start breathing exercises, and feel calm in where you're at. And because I can feel you get anxious when you're looking at her and she's feeling anxious, and you just kind of feed off of each other that way. So get out the singing bowl or sing yourself, get a rocking chair, rock back and forth, nurture yourself, have nice baths and salt baths. I don't like the word get rid of. Release the chemicals, release the pheromones, release the anxiousness out of you, and just be.
I'm curious, does a singing bowl have the same effect if it's played from a video as opposed to having one personally? Is it the same or different?
No, it's a bit of a different, it depends how sensitive you are. I like the singing bowls for meditations. They're really effective. But when you have a singing bowl right beside you, especially a big one like that one, they're profound. They just vibrate through you. Like, you have no idea. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we've got time for 5 more questions. And then at the end, we're going to test your intuitiveness. So stay tuned. If you feel you have some intuition, we're going to test some things out. We did this once before, early when we created a show. We're going to try it again and see how you might be. Okay. Sometimes you get, trolls and questions that, seem a little bit silly, but, sometimes they're serious. So we want to answer this one. This one's from Patrick. Patrick is new to my channel, and he asked, will I ever become the president of the United States? He said, it's my dream. So in case it is a serious question, what do you got for him?
So Patrick, will you become the president of the USA? Yes or no? You're over 50% chance. So it's like, it wasn't a no. I can tell you that. There's a lot of turmoil between you and there, and a lot of judgment as well. A lot of judgment of yourself, but others judging you. So you're really going to have to, like Mr. T, I would suggest that you become very successful in whatever it is that you're wanting to do, and go for it. Yeah, go for it, because you definitely have the possibility. Start visualizing, start seeing it, start making it happen. Yeah, you got to get the cash going, and connections with cash. You got to, find the joy when it comes to the cash. Might come a bit slower than what you're expecting, but good heavens, I mean, Trump was in his 70s, 80s, when he became that position. You definitely have the power. So no question is silly. I have often thought that I'd be the Prime Minister of Canada. So tell you what, I'll be the Prime Minister, you become the president, and we'll help heal this planet. Let's do it. Glenn.
Thank you. Thank you for the question. And thank you, Cheryl. Thank you for the defense. Thank you so much. Okay, let's move up here, and new subscriber and liked Scorpio on YouTube, subscribed on YouTube, liked on YouTube, and has a question. I am somewhat intuitive, but I do have a hard time sometimes following my intuition.
Right.
If I was able to open a YouTube channel for tarot, do you see my intuition opening more because of that?
Well, of course, the more you do it, the more stronger you become, unless you beat yourself down in self-confidence, and then, nothing can help you. So you really need to step in with both feet and decide, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to practice for the next 2 months, 3 months. And it's about appearance, right? It's about, do you appear to be confident in sharing what you want to, or are you going to feel disgrace? Because the fear of disgrace, it goes back to childhood, about not wanting to be seen, as, there's a fear there of being disgraced, right? And that fear is a lie. So give yourself permission and share. There we go. So there you go. That's spirit talking directly to you. Yeah. Let go of any fear, honey, and go for it. You are intuitive. Absolutely. Are you intuitive? Yes or no? Very strong. When you say, I'm somewhat intuitive, actually, no, you're friggin' intuitive, but you just haven't believed it. So once you start to believe it, you'll be there. Okay. Well done. I look forward to seeing your podcast, your YouTube channel. Let us know once it's up. I'm sure that you'll be a regular here, and stay in the chat. Let us know what your channel is. Okay, hon? We'll share it. Oh, Glenn, sorry, you're muted.
We love to support your endeavors from our community. So anyone out there that, wants some guidance, help from us, we'd love to appear on the channel and give our input. Okay, Lacey Blue, I keep finding feathers since my brother-in-law's death.
Yeah.
Is there anything there, or is it coincidence?
Oh, no, that's a definite sign. So dimes, it used to be pennies from heaven, right? And then it became dimes because we had the copper shortage, and now white feathers, period. Yeah, that's a definite sign. So your brother-in-law's death. Okay, so yeah, he was a strong guy, wasn't he? Yeah, strong in constitution, like real strong character, and very loving. but yeah, I want to say stoic, but he wasn't. He was actually quite compassionate. And so he's very much here to help you and guide you, as most are when they come to the other side, right? So I would see, whenever you see the white feathers, just be thankful and have a conversation with them. Say, I see you, Darren, or I'm not too sure what his name is, but just, I see you. Yeah. And that's it. And have a conversation with them. Because, yeah, when you're driving the car, everyone, when you're driving the car, that's when you can talk to your loved ones. They often are in the passenger seat, whether you're in England or Canada, right? In the States. Yeah.
Okay, next, getting to Shravani, who you mentioned earlier on. We're finally got up to Shravani here. Any messages for my career, please? What do you see for Shravani?
For your career? Well, you're a bit of a bobcat and quite protective of your career. Have you gone through a few careers? Because it feels like, oh my God. And yeah, this one's kind of got you tied in knots. You want to do something different and be celebrating with it, right? So what is it that you truly love to do? Because you're coming to the end, you're coming to that point where you realize, okay, I got to make my hobby into my career and make the thing that I really enjoy into my career. I'm cutting the ribbon. I'm going over because I got the power, right? You definitely have the power. So as far as your career goes, I see a shift, major shift. It's like you're going and you're going to go in a totally different direction. So be open to it and realize that, there's something really big coming. And as you're going to sleep, you're closing your eyes and just going to sleep, set the intentions that I'm going to wake up in the morning in my best and ideal lifeline that has a career that I really enjoy and I love being in. And it comes with ease and grace. And so it is. And when you wake up in the morning, say, I am so grateful that I am now in a new timeline that is here for my best and highest good, that comes with ease and grace. And it comes with a beautiful career that I absolutely love doing. And things will shift for you, honey. Okay. That's it.
All right. Another career question for you. This one from Liz. Mm-hmm. Yesterday, I gave a job interview for a teaching position.
Good for you, Liz.
Will I hear back from them and get the job?
Will you hear back from them? Yes or no? Will you get the job? Yes or no? It's funny. Will you hear back from them? No. Will you get the job? Yes. So the job is like 70 to 80% right now. It's still deciding, but it's in your favor. And I don't think you're going to hear from the same person per se, but you probably will hear from them as they are hiring you. You did very well. Did you do very well in that interview? Yes or no? Yes, you felt that there was something there that you weren't too keen on, but that's all right. Don't you worry. They really liked your demeanor and your resume, who you are. They very much like that. There is kind of between you and two others. It's a vying position between a couple of you. But just visualize, honey. If this is what you really, really want, you'll have it. So just keep visualizing. It's as simple as that. Glenn.
Okay, next up from Nicole. We're going to get a couple more questions here. I keep having strange, vivid dreams that leave me feeling uneasy when I wake up. Yep. Like there's a message I'm just not decoding. As someone who never dreams, it's concerning me. What am I missing?
I don't think you're missing anything. You're bang on that you're having a dream, and there is a part of it that you're not quite integrating. So there might be fear in that integration. So what I would do is set the intention as you're going to sleep that by the morning, you are going to remember your dream, and whatever message is supposed to come through will come through. In fact, let's lift up Nicole right now, and we'll lift her up to Creator and ask that whatever message that she is meant to be hearing, she will hear within the next 24 hours. It will come by way of a phone call. Yeah, probably a phone call, a song, someone speaking to her, or just through dream time as she is waking up. But we ask that this message be heard loud and clear. Often when you're not hearing things, it's because there's an element to it that can be dark. And so you don't want to hear it. And that's protection, right? So I would set the intentions as well that all negativity, all the fear, the lower level vibrational stuff be gone. That all of that be lifted up and be put into the cosmic garbage can, lifted up to, Creator, and be transformed into love and light and joy and happiness. And everything that is left behind is pure hope and joy. And so in this hope and joy, I am now manifesting my beautiful dream life. This is who I truly am. And so, that's it, If there's anything that you're missing, it's probably out of your own protection. So set the intention, what you do want to see and feel and hear, and you'll hear that. Okay? Good. Sorry, you're muted again, Glenn.
First time viewer, loving it so far. My mom shared it with me. I hope the question came through. Yeah, Carrie just answered the question.
Perfect.
Again, takes us a while. We were about 30 to 45 minutes behind in terms of when the questions were coming in because Carrie gives such an amazing in-detailed reading. And again, if you want a full reading with Carrie, go to her website, 45 minutes. You're going to be amazed. You're going to change your life, 45-minute with reading with Carrie. 2 more quick ones here for Carrie, and then we're going to do a quick intuitive exercise. Mm-hmm. Carrie, Tammy says, we need a bigger singing bowl. you get commission, Carrie, on singing bowls?
Guess what? The guy that we bought from, Tammy, I believe he's coming to town in August, right? Mm-hmm. Is it August or October? Yeah.
Rico, I think his name wasn't it?
Rico.
Or something like that.
Yes. Yeah. Gives great deals.
Okay, 2 short ones. They're very brief here. Mystic Road said, "Can you?" I'm assuming she's asking, "What is Doug's energy toward me?"
Yeah. Do you really care? Do you really want to know what's Doug's energy towards you? Is it positive? Yes or no? Is it negative? Yes or no? No. It's just and so, my goodness, we need to step into attracting someone who absolutely adores us, right? Like, I mean, adores us. And so if you're asking, what's his energy towards me like, you already know, right? You're hoping that it's going to be different because you have something different there. We need to start singing a new song and humming a new tune and opening the gateway to love and joy and prosperity and all that is good, right? So the cards are falling apart. Yeah, there's that mail card again. So be open to someone else in your life and let go of the dead wood. It's like a blood transfusion. Okay. It's rather frank. I'm sorry. But this is winding you up, and you don't need to be holding that burden any longer, especially you as a female. You've been shutting down, and we don't need to do that, okay? So stop crying over spilt milk, what was said, what was done, and instead step out of the friggin' crowd. Step out and be your own self, and that's when the relationship will show up that is worthy of you, okay? Know your worth, and you will attract someone that is worthy of you, okay? Much love, honey. Glenn, and unmute. We have 5 minutes.
I'm just kidding. Okay. This is an interesting one, Carrie, to end off on here. First of all, Lacey says that Nicole is her daughter. So there's the connection between mother and daughter. Thank you for answering our question. So grateful. Where was it? I don't want to try and pronounce the name because I might get it wrong. But do you believe in 144,000 chosen ones?
Oh, I think we're all chosen. I think everyone on this planet has chosen to come here. If you read my book, there was a point where, you know, an old saying, what was it now? It was like some are chosen, right? And what was it now? Do you remember, Glenn?
No, I don't.
I should remember the quote from my own book. I'm just strumming through it. But basically, you know, you have to make the choice to be, you know, chosen here. And before you even come here, you meet with guardians and a counselor. And the counselor and you decide on the lessons that you're going to choose. And it also chooses, you also choose the villains in your life, the people that are going to, like the brother-in-law that is doing some nasty stuff, right? You choose all of that in advance. So when we all come here, we decide to do Earth, man. We're doing Earth. Oh, because this is the ultimate challenge. We could choose so many other planets and galaxies and dimensions and, you know, places to go and be different beings that would look like blobs. We would look very unattractive to us here, but we look really attractive to someone else in that blob land, right? In that blob planet. But we chose to come here to Earth. So we are the chosen ones. There were so many that could have come here, but we have chosen to come here. So I dated a person who was an ET, and this is going far out there, but I asked how many people had GPSs in them and monitoring devices. And I thought, is it 1 million? And he laughed and he goes, oh, you'd be lucky to have 1,000. I was like, 1,000? That's it? I don't understand. And he goes, Carrie, how many people do you think are on the planet that would actually open their door if they saw someone from another planet arrive in their backyard? Would they actually open the door and say, come on in, have a cup of tea, right? As we do in England, right? And how many do you think? Maybe 1,000 people on the planet. I think there's many more now because there's a lot more that are raising their consciousness. But in the early to mid 20s, when this was all happening with me, or 2000s, I should say, yeah, there weren't that many that were really open. And so, you know, I think that all of us are chosen, but very few of us actually choose once we're here to wake up and to be who we truly are meant to be, because there's a lot of fear about that. Even I am not the person that I know I can be here on this planet, despite all the laws that I've written and changed. And Amber Alert, like the media called me Erin Brockovich of Canada for, I don't know, 15 years, 20 years, because of all the laws that I wrote. But that's just a smidgen of what I know I can be and what I'm here to do. So yeah, just stepping into it really. And so all of us, it's time. Come on now. You know, we're all chosen. Now it's time for you to choose. Are you going to stand up or not?
And Isabel says, yeah, we are all chosen. Some chose not to answer the call. And I think that's
it. That's it. Yeah.
You were getting at there. Okay. I think we got through all of them. If you asked a couple questions, we may not have got to your second or third question, but we did roll through a bunch of them. I do apologize if we missed you and you're a first-time viewer. We had a lot of questions today, which is always good. Back next Wednesday for the live readings, but back on Friday with our Decode show. So we do have to thank Isabel, because Isabel subscribed with Prime on Twitch. So Isabel, another Twitch subscriber. So to end off the show, a little bit of dancing here from Carrie and myself.
Isabel. Thank you, honey.
Thank you, Isabel.
Thank you for your support of the Mystic Compass team. Carrie and Glenn give you a big loving high five.
Thank you for support on Twitch. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And thank you, Pippi. Thank you so much. Okay. So here's our intuitive test for you guys. Let's see if I can find it now. As you know, with our Mystic Compass soundtrack, we have a lot of songs that are available on many different platforms, and usually we end off the show with one of those songs.
Mm-hmm.
Which one is the Wheel of Destiny going to have us play today? So, Carrie, for those that might want to test their intuitiveness, what should they be focusing on with the wheel here?
I really don't understand this wheel. So, and it's spinning. I like a list, because when it's a list, you can see one vibrating more. You can see one popping out more. So,
okay, well, here's the list on the right.
Okay. It's a pretty small list. Let me get my glasses. Okay. Oh my God, that's small. Okay. So you thought about I Remember Me Country, but I don't think that's the one. There we go. That's good. And then there we go. So just still your mind for a second and look at it and see which one pops out. One will vibrate. Ask the one that he is going to play, the one that Glenn decided to play, ask it to pop out.
Well, I'm going to spin the wheel. The wheel's going to decide.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Okay, so let's ask, which one is the wheel going to decide? Let's allow it to pop out. There we go.
Put your comments in the chat.
Yep. What do you
Which
think
one
it is?
Do you think? We'll give you another 30 seconds. Which one kind of pops out to you? We got a few here. We've got Shine On from Cheryl.
Mm-hmm.
Says Shine On. Melissa says Sky. Lacey says she's Heaven Sent. Tammy says If Ever I Fall. Isabel, Caught the Next Bus.
I would love to hear them all.
Yeah. Okay, I think it is time to spin the wheel. So, Carrie, you let me know when to click. You send that vibe.
Go ahead. Spinner. And stop. She's Heaven Sent. Who put that? I did see someone said that.
Right there. It's on the screen.
Oh, Lacey, well done. Good job, you. Well done. Are you the only one that got that?
Yep, that was the only one that said that. So well done, Lacey.
Wow.
You have your daughter
Well
on
done.
as well. So your intuitiveness paid off. We're going to lead you out here with She's Heaven Sent. What was the inspiration, once again, for those that don't know the messaging behind this song?
It was actually Tammy. I was watching her in the field. She was up early. She was out putting in like an acre full of potatoes and gardening out on the acreage there, your guys' property. And then she'd come in and do the laundry and take care of, the dogs, and you were taking care of the cats. And as I started to write, I thought, okay, we need a hurtin' song, kind of a country song, a guy that, and it isn't you, Glenn, but a woman like Tammy that, she is the core of the family. And then I went back to me with, all of the things that I did as a young mom, and including all the school fairs and, all of that stuff. And then this man coming in and saying, yeah, I haven't been the best of men, but man, I love this woman. And I think that's you and Tammy, you know, not that you haven't been the best of men. I think that you're an amazing man and you guys have a really beautiful relationship. And it was just, you know, yeah, I took from so many different things to bring that together. It's really beautiful. It tells a nice story.
And Cheryl said you have to spin a wheel 3 times. So I'm just going to see what the next 2 were, because I don't know if there's some sort of meaning with 3 times, but the second time was Carrie, the original. And the third time was
stop. Shine on. Nope. Went past shine on.
Yeah, let's not say goodbye. So here we go. We're going to lead out with She's Heaven Sent. Thank you so much for tuning in. We love you all. Catch us everyone on Friday.
Thank you for liking.
She's up before sunrise, coffee in her hand, boots by the back door tending the land. Kids still sleeping, house ice cold, but she still sings strong and bold. She folds the laundry, clears the plates, smiles through another never-ending day, and somehow even laughs at my jokes, like back in the day when we both chain smoked. I see the miracle in front of me. She's our roots, the rain in our family tree. She never asks for praise or song, just loves her family and carries on. I haven't been the best of men, but I pray the Lord with both these hands. May I give her all she's meant, 'cause I've come to know she's heaven sent. She's patched my pride, she's prayed me through, held me steady when I split in two. She hides her hurt behind I'm fine, and gives a family hope like it's divine. Kids don't know the weight she bears, the meals, the math, and all the school fairs, but I see her through every quiet win, every sacrifice she's buried in. I see the miracle in front of me. She's a heart of this home, the air that I breathe. Never once she said this is too much, just led with a smile and the most loving touch. I haven't been the best of men, but I'd walk through fire to make amends. May I lift her up and be that gem, 'cause I've come to know she's heaven sent. I'll never forget, the kind you remember with lifelong regret. I heard her praying when she thought I was gone, whispering to God just to keep her strong. This miracle standing in front of me, wearing my old t-shirt and torn blue jeans. She's my morning light and evening star, the reason love lives where we are. I ain't been the best of men, but I love her deep, and we'll try again, 'cause I finally figured out I wanna be that gent without any regrets. She truly is heaven sent. I hope she hears these words I need to share, 'cause life without her is more than I could bear.
All right. Well, what an amazing song. What amazing lyrics. And yeah, I can see how it absolutely applies to Tammy. And
oh, yeah.
It just leaves you breathless listening to some of these songs. So a little short bonus coverage here today to end off on. Don't forget, Friday is going to be our Decode show. Quick reminder, go watch Jupiter Ascending between now and Friday, because there are going to be some spoilers. We're going to do some plot reveals. Going to be a great show on Friday. Carrie, anything you want to end off on? I see it's getting dark there.
It is. It's 9 o'clock, almost. It's 10 to 9 p.m. here in the UK. So I'll give you guys a call, actually, because we had a tradition after every show. Glenn would come upstairs, and Tammy and I were sitting beside each other on the couch, and he'd stand in between us and go, "Okay, high five, ladies." And we'd both give him a big high five. So, so I'll phone you guys and we'll do the high five thing over the internet from many miles away, 4,503 kilometers away, or miles away, to be specific. Yeah.
Well, so if you're in North America,
yep.
If you're in North America, have a wonderful day. If you're in Europe, have a wonderful evening, wherever you may be watching from. We send you lots of love, and we hope to see you on Friday.
Yeah. Much love, everyone. Bye now. Thank you for joining us. See you.
See you next episode. Bye, Carrie.
Bye. Can't say goodbye, can we?
Bye.
Remember to like and share. Okay.
You disconnect first.
Okay. No, you do it first.
All right. We'll see you guys next episode.
Bye.